I said, that's like my favorite part of this. They're like, we can't even die because of you.
I will spoil the balls off of the new game. I'll do some research so I can just spoil the balls later if you want me to of how it's connected, because they are referencing from trailers and the way people talk. The original trilogy isn't just ignored. This isn't like a reboot. That original trilogy is still canon. Kratos fucked up Olympus. That is part of his character. He knows killing gods. Also, Moogle room.
You're just gonna go past the Moogle?
Yeah, I have to do this first room first. Wait.
Kratos! Damn it. There's...
Next room.
What?
I think it's this room that I do first. Maybe it's the next room.
Kratos! The God of War canon exists. The PSP games are weird offshoot. For one of those, you meet Kratos' brother.
Even though his brother was supposed to be Hercules.
So I want to point out, Cloud walked here faster than we ran. We're going the wrong direction, and he waited for us so that he could beat up Hercules.
Yes.
If it wouldn't result in copyright things, I would say have Nom lightly playing in the background every time Cloud is on screen, but I'm afraid of the copyright bullshit, so don't do that.
Oh, man.
Because this is an edgy motherfucker.
That's because he absorbed Vincent, the edgiest.
No, Cloud was infinitely more edgy in 7.
The God of War
What game did
canon
you
is
play?
a very...
Did you play the same game where a man dressed up like a woman just because?
Actually, here's a tangent I thought I want to break out until now. I need to go look more into this, but I don't remember which way this went, and you can go look this up later. This guy has a video series. It unfortunately kind of just stopped, and he wasn't able to, like, go through the entire game, I don't think. But it was basically, he had, like, worked in game translating and, like, localization for years. So it was him going through Final Fantasy VII and looking at all the differences in the American and Japanese script. And there is a lot of them. If I remember correctly, I think in one of the scripts, Cloud is more edgy and emo, and the other one...
America tried to make Cloud more fun, because canonically, in Japan, he was very emo and ridiculously boring.
I think that was how it went.
No, that's exactly how it went.
Did any part of it say that this man looked at a guy that was literally going to destroy almost everything they knew about the world and didn't say the words, "Let's mosey"?
Again, like
if
I said...
that is not included...
again, like I said...
That was an Americanism. Because the...
And, like,
so what does he say on that part?
I'm not sure. Like I said, the guy... I don't believe the guy ever finished it, so I don't know if he got there. What point in the game is that?
That's the very end.
Yeah. I don't think... I think he only got a little past Midgar, which is really unfortunate.
Because it's a very interesting series of... Japan, he actually is very emo, but America...
Rogue attack.
That's great.
That attack is disgusting. Like the fact that Goofy, just having a Goofy card and a key is broken.
And you get Goofy cards a lot. They never... That one series didn't get super...
I have trouble with the entire logic of canonical based on original intent. Because on one hand, yes, that was the original intent, but that didn't change the fact that on the English release,
It's the
he's
point.
not as bad. He's not as bad as people make him out to be.
He's not as bad as people make him
Until
out.
Advent Children.
He's not
And
as bad as
most
people
pe-
make
and
him
most
out to be. Technically,
most people will agree that the person who messed up Cloud wasn't the people who made Cloud. It was Nomura.
apparently in the original translation, he's more or less like he is in Advent Children. So But most people who know Cloud or have memories of Cloud played it in English, where they had to edit Cloud to not be that way. So what you're seeing in Advent Children is how Cloud always canonically was, but by changing it in English to make him less drabby, dry, panned, and irritating.
We're talking about a guy that lost his best friend that saved his life fighting a bunch of Shinra soldiers. That literally lost his other friend because he went insane because he found out his mother was an alien.
Yeah,
And then had possibly a very innocent individual that influenced him to believe that there was more to this world than just fighting die by the hands of that friend that went insane.
yeah, and Tiz watched his entire village fall into a hole, and he doesn't spend the entire game moping about it.
Tiz is also, I don't think Tiz is the character we want to talk about having personality.
Yeah.
At least he's not emo.
Oh, this thing!
What the fuck is
Premium
this?
bonus.
Premium bonus, man.
I don't like premium cards.
At least keep one or two around.
It's too early in the game to be dealing with.
Okay.
They're useful, but you have to
They're
build.
useful, but I need the right time, and also it kicked me out of the mood world. But I guess it's fine. We'll go back to it.
The best way to just describe premium cards, there's a time and a place, but early you don't need them as much unless you want to just round out for something. Use it if you feel like a premium card might help you. Like maybe an extra Keyblade gives you one extra broken move or something. Maybe you want to do Proud Roar one extra time. Use them if you feel like you need them, but you don't exactly need them until generally in-game. But they're good for...
I would argue you don't ever really need them as long as you're upgrading CP.
That's also...
That's part of why I'm upgrading CP so much, is that I know I need more CP. And even, like, later, yeah, sure, there might be a situation where I'm like, well, we're gonna do this, so we're gonna want this card at least this time. I mean, realistically, I don't know, I just can't think of a good reason unless it's like unless I know I'm gonna lead off with it as the beginning of my slate.
That's what people use them for.
Like, if I know I'm gonna start off my first turn with a Sonic Rave, and Sonic Rave is what I'm gonna do first, and so I know that first card's gonna get burnt anyway.
Let's go back to my time.
Oh, that's another thing. Elixirs, I believe, will bring... Do the elixirs bring back... Elixirs either bring back top slates... I think they bring back top slates. I don't remember if they bring back premiums, though. They might.
I don't remember.
I know that they don't obey the reload rule of something.
Let's go back to my time-stopping point. You have a premium card that fits that... I think the ability was called Magic Window or something. You have a premium card that fits that time-stopping spell?
Also,
No, it should stop.
also, I know
It's a slate that has stop in it.
Also, it's like
It wasn't called... The
first of all,
thing I'm thinking of was not just called Stop.
Well, no, it's just a slate with stop in it.
That...
to point something out that's kind of
If
interesting.
you had, my point was you had a premium one, you're gonna spam that anyway, might as well get...
Point something out kind of interesting. Even though Deep Jungle isn't here, the enemies still are. I hadn't noticed before, but you've been fighting those
That
monkey
being said,
enemies.
Carson, I refuse to say, no matter how dry a character is, they can't be edgier than a man who literally comes out of a coffin because he's punishing himself for the sins he committed. Like, I don't even know how you make sense of that. Dry and no personality is one thing, but when you literally threw yourself in a coffin to punish yourself for the sins you committed while you were, quote unquote, alive, that's edgy.
I was
In
going
fact,
to...
I've made the point before, oh god. I've made the point before that I'm almost convinced that Vincent is a walking, joke, because he's trying to be edgy.
I was going to bring up something about how many belts Cloud is wearing, but that's actually fairly tame in the base game. it's not until Advent Children he starts wearing belts everywhere.
Kingdom Hearts, he started wearing belts everywhere.
Word.
Nomura has a belt and zipper fetish.
Have you ever seen?
Where in Average Children this man isn't Haseo. His entire top is not made of belts.
I thought he just had the one sleeve that was just made of like belts.
No, it's just a sleeve.
Yeah, he just has a sleeve. Honestly, Cloud's design isn't belt heavy.
Like, he's probably the least belt individual out of all the Final
And
Fantasy
to
characters
be
that aren't, like, before 6.
and to be fair about the dress of belts and zippers, that was
literally a bet.
So, I mean, you know, we had to do imaginary stuff to come up with a Final Fantasy character for Final Fantasy 1.
Notice,
And
High
we were
Potion
just like,
says
the warrior of
quickly
light.
reloads all attack cards, while a regular potion says quickly reloads reloadable attack cards.
yeah.
So then high potions, I'm guessing, do...
If I use the top of a slate and throw a high potion, I get my card back.
Yeah. And I think you can restore some premiums as well, letting you actually stack the game in a good way where you can have premium. I think you can get premiums back.
It reloads all attack cards.
Yeah, so
Elixirs will replace those as soon as we get enough points for elixirs and stuff, because elixirs will reload all cards. So a high elixir will reload. It's either higher or mega, I'm not sure which one it is. But they will reload all cards.
Oh, yeah, he gave the world hope.
You still looking at God of War stuff?
So that means he opens Pandora's box at the end of the third game?
He opens Pandora's box
Don't
at the
get
end of the third game. They get hope. He takes the Blade of Olympus. Athena says, hey, yo, give me the hope. And he's like, nah. Stabs himself with the blade and gives the whole world hope. And then Athena's like, you idiot, what are they going to know? They don't know what to do with that power.
I'm out
Because,
here!
you know, it's just, you know, it's probably just this big old thing where I'm just kind of like, I love how God of War is God of War, and yet God of War 3 is about apparently giving the world hope.
Yeah, man. I mean, didn't you play Ashura's Wrath?
Kratos!
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Ashura's Wrath is literally the same thing.
For all the bullshit Kratos
Just
did,
you're playing a god.
the one interesting
Kratos
thing,
is still a demigod.
for all the bullshit Kratos did
So is Ashura.
in God of War 3, Kratos pretty much realized, you know, I was kind of a douche.
Like I said, my favorite part of God of War 3 is that moment where someone goes, you done fucked up. What did you think would happen by killing Poseidon? Did you just think the ocean would stay there?
Ocean pals!
Kratos edit of Ocean Pals. That one guy, like, you do get called out. The seas are dying, the air is polluted, we're all hungry, we can't die right because you killed Hades. Fuck you, Kratos!
Even though technically, isn't Thanatos more of the Grim Reaper in Greek mythology? So wouldn't Thanatos, like, the end?
He doesn't exist, it was Hades.
Actually, wait, I thought you do fight Thanatos in God of War 3, so hey, you kill both of them.
Did you fight?
I think.
Kratos also
Man,
murdered.
so this fight went exactly like I expected it to. Hercules punched Cloud once and he went down like a bitch.
Kratos also killed
Well,
the.
Cloud goes down like a bitch regardless.
Kratos also killed the Sisters of Fate, mind you.
How do you kill Fate?
He stabbed them over and over.
What happens when you kill Fate?
The sisters can't weave fate anymore.
But shouldn't the universe
So,
just
as far as
stop existing?
as far as I'm getting from this synopsis Polygon article, God of War 4, aka Norse God of War,
That of War?
is literally a continuation with the explanation of Kratos fell off of Olympus.
Yeah, that's what I thought they were gonna.
Wait, that's it?
Kratos fell off of Olympus and now he's in Norse land.
That's what I thought they were gonna do.
That makes no sense for several reasons.
That's why we don't ask these questions.
He left
How
Olympus.
does 1 connect with 2? How does 2 connect to 3? How does 3 go into 4?
Okay, to be fair,
we weren't asking how.
Okay,
we just figured it just did.
No, they did connect.
actually, to be fair, the ending of 2
How
goes...
does Mario go from Delfino Island to space?
and
Because he
God of War 1, 2,
Yes.
God of War 1, 2, and 3 do lead into each other.
the ending of 2 is you
Kratos teaming up with Gaia to go raid Mount Olympus ends 2. 3 picks up immediate. 1 kind of had to...
When 1 ends with Kratos with the god powers, 2 immediately starts with him with the god powers.
Kind of dancing around Kratos...
Hey, that's cool.
Dancing around
That's
Kratos killing
cool.
himself.
That's cool. You know what the problem with these things are? The problem with these things is when we're sitting there asking ourselves, what does Five Nights at Freddy's 3 have to do with 4? How does 4 fit in the series? Because you want to know how he gets the blades?
Hell.
He goes to hell.
Again.
With hell, you know, the one with 1 L being there. And he has to fight her.
Wait, because this
And
is
she freezes everything over.
Yeah, because this is the Norse one. So
And so basically they sit there and whoever, I think it's Freya, Freya's helping him and Freya's like, you gotta go get the blades. And he's like, damn. Literally goes to a random house, moves the floorboards up, takes the blades out, wraps them around, starts using the blades.
Okay then. Huh.
Well, like, just to tangent about something, it's like you think, it's like, you know, you think, like, Five Nights at Freddy's is convoluted, or, like, Kingdom Hearts plot is convoluted. A plot
Oh shit, is the Kingdom Hearts plot
A
convoluted?
plot that had no right to be as convoluted as it was the fucking Bionicle story. I still don't understand it.
The Bionicle story?
Yeah!
Look up Bionicle lore.
Just
Y'all gonna...
as a point of
We
reference.
gonna Let's Play Bionicle Heroes for the GameCube?
Actually, we own that on the Wii. I actually like that game for just the pure dumb fun type
Was
of
it
game.
Heroes? That
Yes.
we owned?
Yeah. That's like the only good Bionicle game.
That we owned Heroes.
Yes, it's in here right now.
Is it in the 4?
Yes, it's over there at the stack right next to the Wii.
You know, I forgot that was Heroes, but he is right.
The fucking Bionicle story
God damn it, Goofy,
is-
you failed me.
Just as a point of
Hey
reference.
man, I literally said the words. You want to get your ass kicked by Hades now or later?
Just like as a point of reference to show how fucked that chronon
He got his ass
chronology
kicked
is.
once and is now kicking ass.
Because Hades is probably the hardest boss out of the 5 they gave me.
Like, basically what I was going to say was like the Bionicle. What shows how fucked that story is, the third wave of toys, if I remember correctly, in terms of chronology, was set before the first 2.
Because out of all of them, like, Jafar is not hard, he's just tedious.
That's it.
Fucking, Pinocchio.
Take that.
I mean, that boss...
Parasite Cage.
Parasite Cage is just eh.
Bad.
Take that. This isn't
Ah!
happening.
You know, I feel like we talked about strategy and things, but most of your strategy has been whacking things in Simba, and whacking things with Simba.
That's
Welcome
because-
to Kingdom Hearts gameplay.
That's because we don't have enough card points. The problem now is apparently I don't have enough HP anymore.
That's because he doesn't
But
have...
now we have a good card. We have to go
Shit
get
eating grin!
we have to go get another. There's another good card we have to get. We have to go get the Jafar card.
Yeah.
Because once we have Jafar, we'll be set.
He doesn't. You don't understand, Carson. He doesn't have his enemy card that spawns more Goofy cards, so
No.
he can slam Goofy slam.
No. Jafar literally says your attack cards can't be broke when they're in use.
Yeah.
Why?
So if I throw out a 3 attack card, and you throw out a 9 or a 0 or
Nine,
a
break,
slate,
break.
it will just void your card for
Wait,
30 attacks.
Wait, why didn't we go for Jafar first
Hey,
then?
guess what?
Because I don't have the stats to
Hey,
back that
guess
up.
what?
Or
Guess what?
I don't have the attack cards to back that up.
Hey, guess what?
Yeah.
Who the hell thought that was a good idea?
Well, I mean, it means I can just keep comboing until that runs out.
Again, who the hell thought that was a good idea?
On top of the
same-
many other broken combos.
The same man that
Shut up, Jafar! Shut up
No,
that...
there's a reason we came here first, Carson. We had to get something from somebody. We had to be able to summon Best Boy to our side at any moment.
I can't even agree with
And
that.
then we're going to remake Chain of Memories so he can come in on his motorcycle when we summon him.
No, what? No, we're going to have, if you have 2 Shiba cards and use them in a slate, you get Snow to scissor them into a motorcycle.
Favorite part of the game.
I have been waiting to make that joke
That's
this
my
entire
Final
time.
Fantasy. Man, that's what we should have played.
13?
I own all 3.
I guess you
I've only played one of them.
Oh, God. Not Final Hallway.
To be fair,
Oh. Never
To
mind.
be fair, I've heard...
It just increases my attack power in a pinch.
That's still good.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially considering how low your life is.
Yeah, but I don't think I want to keep it that way. Oh, God. Ooh. I want to make a treasure room, though. Make this one a treasure room.
Ow.
You see, that's my point that I was trying to get at, guys, is that, you know, I understand 1 goes into 2,
Yeah.
into 3, into 4. What I don't like is when we're basically trying to come up with headcanon that explains shit like
Well,
the different dimensions of Pokemon.
Well, we weren't trying to do that. We were just explaining that, you know... Ooh. Oh, that's right. You can get slates out of treasure chests.
Yeah.
So you just got the cards to make that?
No,
No.
I just got
No,
the
you
slate.
got the ability to do it.
Yeah, can you, if you have the cards to do a slate, but you don't have the slate yet, can you do it?
I don't think it worked that way.
No, you... Oh, I can't perform the slate, no. You don't have the cards to do it. What are you saying?
No, he was saying if you
I
had...
literally would be saying that if you knew that what a combination
Oh,
was,
no, you have
and
to have
do
the
combination
no.
together.
No, you have to have the ability to do the combination.
Told you.
Okay. Okay, so it's
Because
not
I mean,
as
at
broken.
that point, that means that you would be wasting points putting them in the slate.
Yeah, I mean, when I do that, I literally gain the ability to use the slate.
It's a move. He's gonna sell you packs, man.
Bro,
Some of these
freaking-
packs.
I
I
get a
feel
free
like
pack
if this
first.
game was made today, it would have a heavy
pack
loot
was
box
shit.
economy. I feel
Shut up, cousin.
Alright, so, what should we do? We can go for item cards, although I don't know if we're far enough for
I
item
mean,
cards.
I don't think we need item cards.
We can do magic cards, which has the potential of giving us more
We
clouds.
have a system of getting more clouds, more symbols, fires, and blizzards.
Or we can do attack cards for more attack cards.
What would be the broken one?
But realistically,
The broken
I can
one
get
would
at
be
least...
summons.
I can get, I can probably buy one of these packs and 2 of these packs. I can also buy a pack as a combination, but I don't like those really. Because they have...
because it's just gonna be shits.
So I can do 1 of these and 2 of these.
This
Or I can
is
do 2 of
amazing.
these. So what should we do?
I say double magic, man.
What do you want to spend your allowance on?
Let's see what we get.
Simba 7.
My loot
Oh,
box.
we're definitely up on the Simba.
My
Should we
loot box
go
senses
again
are
and-
tingling.
Should we go again and bet on Cloud, or should we get some more attack cards?
Bet
so that-
on Cloud.
Are you sure?
I got 200 points on Cloud.
But we can also go with this so that when we get the Jafar card, we can attack more.
Let's go. Oh, attack. I would normally say the less cloud, the better, but I have to swallow.
He already did.
I have to swallow my
Never mind,
cloud.
we got another cure out of that. We need to get
Yeah, that's
that.
an
Yeah,
8
actually-
That's an 8 cure, boys.
Actually, that worked out. Ignore Carson.
Yeah, this is the one time I will swallow my cloud hate because the cloud slates are broken.
So,
What is broken
so
again?
I know you're watching Matt, and you all had a mini heart attack, but I don't use potions that are lower than 5.
I saw it and I was like, ooh.
And now to buy the loot box.
Y'all buy us a loot box, boys.
And that's what we're doing, basically.
Oh, it is card packs. That's okay. If you play a card game and your problem with playing the card game is buying card packs, I don't know why you're playing a card game.
I have to buy these? Fuck you guys.
Like that's just the
Right now, Simba
that's
is
just the
used
bad
for the
parts
cute.
of. That's just the bad parts of playing a card game. Is you're gonna have to buy some packs.
Simba's broke. He got a good cure, so I think we came out okay on that.
Not like we got more clouds or anything.
Guard Armor had a mini heart attack when he sold them potions. He was like, "Good God, man, what are you doing?"
Okay, guys. So my question of the day is, what do you guys think of the Hades boss battle? I personally think that fight can be kind of difficult. As you could see in the part, Sean died, and I've generally seen a lot of people actually say Hades is pretty tough if you tackle him at this point in the game. And that leads me to a bonus question. If you've ever played Chain of Memories, or more specifically, Chain of Memories, did Hades ever give you any problems? I would love to know that because I want to see people's general consensus of the fights in this game, especially because you can tackle them in slightly any order because you can choose the order of the worlds you play, so that can make certain things easier or harder. But anyway, I would really love to know what you guys think. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments below, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you liked my video, please hit the like button and leave some comments. If you're new to my channel and want to see more of my videos, please hit the subscription button and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please ring the bell next to the subscription button. That gives you the proper notifications of whenever I upload a new video. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media. Doing all of these things really helps out the channel, and it really helps our communities grow. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time.